Stop telling people your dreams. It's the very reason they're dying. The moment you tell someone your dream, something strange happens inside your head. You feel lighter. You feel a sense of relief. You even feel a little proud of yourself. And that's the exact moment the dream starts to die. It's not because people are secretly hating on you. It's not because they doubt your ability. It's because your own mind mistakes the act of talking for the act of doing. Tonight, I want to share a true story with you. It's a story about the power of silence. It's a story about raw ambition. And it's a story about how one man failed loudly for everyone to see, while another succeeded quietly behind the scenes. If you've ever told people your plans and then, for some reason, felt that fire inside you just flicker and fade, this video will change how you move forever. Our story begins in a small, ordinary city. There were two young men. Let's call them Daniel and Ethan. They were the same age, came from the same background, and shared the exact same dreams. Both of them wanted more from life than what they saw around them. They craved freedom. They wanted respect. They wanted a life that was about more than just surviving. Now Daniel talked about his dreams every single chance he got. Ethan, on the other hand, didn't. And that one simple difference, that single choice, changed everything that came next. Daniel was magnetic. When he spoke, people listened. He had this incredible confidence, this vision that he could paint with his words. He told everyone, "I'm going to build a massive business. I refuse to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I'm destined for something bigger, you'll see." And people loved it. His friends encouraged him. His family praised his ambition. Every time he spoke about his grand future, he received a round of applause. And every single time he got that applause, his brain released a little hit of dopamine. That's the same chemical you get after you actually accomplish something real. But here's the catch. Daniel hadn't actually done anything yet. Still, his mind felt rewarded. It felt like he was already winning. Neuroscientists have discovered something incredibly dangerous about our brains. When you announce a goal to the public, your brain can react as if that goal is already part of your identity, as if it's already achieved. The motivation to actually do the hard work starts to drop. The urgency fades away. That hunger you felt, that burning desire to succeed, begins to disappear. So Daniel felt productive, but he wasn't producing anything. He spent his time watching motivational videos, posting inspirational quotes online, and talking endlessly about his strategy. But when it came time to sit down and do the difficult, boring, unglamorous work, the pressure was gone. The fire had gone quiet. The comfort of talking about his dreams had replaced the discomfort of building them. Ethan was completely different. He didn't announce anything. There were no social media posts about his hustle. There were no grand speeches at family dinners. There were no long explanations to his friends. He just woke up early. He worked late into the night. He failed quietly. To the outside world, people probably thought he was just ordinary. Some might have even looked at him and thought he lacked ambition compared to the charismatic Daniel. But Ethan understood a fundamental truth that most people miss. Dreams grow best in the dark. He protected his vision like a secret. He didn't let other people's opinions get in. He didn't look for validation or pats on the back. He avoided all the distractions. It was just him and the work. As time went on, Daniel started to slow down. It wasn't because he was lazy. It was because, on a subconscious level, he felt like he was already finished. Every time someone asked him, "Hey, how's that business dream going?" he felt a wave of pressure. So he started avoiding the actions that would lead to real answers. He dodged the work. Meanwhile, Ethan was failing, over and over again. But no one knew. There was no public embarrassment. There was no judgment from others. For him, failure just became feedback. It wasn't a source of fear, it was a lesson. The silence he worked in gave him the freedom to try, to fail, and to try again without the weight of expectation. 3 years passed. Daniel was still talking about his plans, maybe with a little less fire in his voice. Ethan had stopped talking about his future entirely. Then one day, the news broke. Ethan had launched a successful business. Quietly. There was no big announcement, No countdown on social media, just results. Daniel was completely confused. He thought, how did he do it? When did he even start? The truth was simple. Ethan had started the very same day he decided to stop explaining himself to the world. Here is the hard truth that nobody really tells you. Not everyone in your life needs to know your plans. It's not always about them being negative. Some people will doubt you. Yes, some will try to discourage you, but many well-meaning people will simply drain your energy without even realizing it. Their questions, their advice, their praise, it all becomes a distraction. Silence isn't about being secretive or shady. Silence is about focus. Silence is discipline. Silence is the space where unfinished business gets done. I want you to start living by a new set of rules. Rule 1. Don't announce your goals. Let them be your private mission. Rule 2. Don't seek approval from others. The only validation you need comes from your own progress. Rule 3. Don't feel the need to explain your journey to anyone. Your actions will do all the explaining for you. Work quietly, build privately, and reveal your results only when they're ready. Because real, undeniable success doesn't need words. It speaks for itself, louder than any announcement you could ever make. Think about it. Most dreams don't fail because of a lack of talent or a lack of opportunity. They fail because of too much talking. They die from chasing the cheap thrill of applause instead of the deep satisfaction of progress. They get lost in the noise instead of being forged in the focus of silence. So if you are building something right now, if you have a dream that you are working towards, protect it. Keep it safe. Move in silence. Don't tell people what you're going to do. Let your success make the noise. Show them what you did. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know and be sure to follow for more.